My unlimited lotus feet of my Guru Pad Padma Srimati Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Gaur Govinda Maharaj, Sri Bhaktivedanta Bharati Goswami Maharaj, and all Vaishnavas and Vaishnavas who are present, all mothers and all devotees who are here to listen to Hari-katha. We are present here on this auspicious Tithi. Today is Vishvarupa-mahotsava. When when he was going on South India tour, he came to Panharpur, a place in Maharashtra. At that time, he heard that his older brother Vishvarupa, who had taken sannyas previously and come here. And that time, at that place, Vishvarupa had disappeared. At that time, Mahaprabhu, when he heard this katha, so he shaved up when he heard that his brother had passed away at this place. That's because he was looking for one of the excuses he used was to look for his brother when he came to South India. So when he heard that his brother had passed away, then on this day he shaved up. Because according to Vedic culture, when someone in your family passes away, at that time, the male member they shave up, completely shave up. This is according to Vedic culture. When we see in Braj, that when Sanatana Goswami left this world, to remember Sanatana Goswami, they all shave up on Guru Purnim, and they do parikrama of Giriraj Govardhan. This is on Guru Asana Purnim. So what do we do? Similarly, we shave up also. And that time we begin our Chaturmasya Vrat. In the scriptures, even though the scriptures say that for 4 months, you should not cut your hair, you should not cut your nails. Many rules are there for these 4 months of Chaturmasya. This rules and regulation is for grahasthas, because in those days the tyagis, the renunciates, they used to live a very simple life, and many instructions the scriptures is not for sannyasis, because they live a very simple life in those days, because they've given up everything. So what's the need for them to follow rules and regulations? So generally this instruction is given to brahmacharis and grihasthas. Because sannyasis is known as the topmost of the order, varnashram order. So if they don't follow, others will not follow also. So to help others, encourage others to follow these rules and regulations, the sannyasis are following. So because seeing this senior, when devotees, when they do it, again junior devotees will follow. So therefore the scriptures say the sannyasi all should follow sannyas mas, Chaturmas. Generally, so for 4 months you will not the man will not shave. But what did Mahaprabhu do? Because when he went to Panharpur, when he there, at that time he heard at that time that his brother had disappeared, Vishvarupa had disappeared in Panharpur, and because he took sannyas in Navadip and then he went to Panharpur. Maharaj didn't say he took sannyas in Navadip, he just said took sannyas and he disappeared in Panharpur. And because Maharaj shaved on this day, so similarly Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they shaved on this day, and this becomes Vishvarupa-mahotsava. There are many deep secrets also. They also on these days Gurudev speak on Sampradaya, which are, what are the 4 different Sampradayas? Shri Brahma, Rudra and Shanak. There are 4 Sampradayas. Shri Sampradaya. The Mool Acharya, the main Acharya of Shri Sampradaya is Ramanujacharya. Shri Sampradaya is Lakshmi Devi, and then in Kali Yuga it's Ramanujacharya. In Brahma Sampradaya, the Mool Acharya is Chaturmukh Brahma. And how because we do this Kirtan, Guru Parampara Kirtan, Krishna hoite Chaturmukh, and from Brahma it comes to Narad. And so on, it goes and so on to Vyasadev, to Madhva-acharya and so on. In Kali Yuga, is Madhva-acharya is the prominent acharya of this Sampradaya. In Rudra Sampradaya, the Mool Acharya is Lord Shiva. And in Kali Yuga, it is Vishnu Swami. And Sanak Sampradaya, these 4 sons of Lord Brahma, Sanak, Sanandana, and Sanat Kumar. This is the 4 acharyas of that Sampradaya. And in this Nimbatitya is the acharya in this Kali Yuga. And in the scriptures say, Padma Puran says that if you don't take mantra in any of these 4 Sampradayas, so you should take mantras from one of these 4 Sampradayas, because these are bona fide Sampradaya. By taking shelter of any of these Sampradayas, you should chant mantra. What is our Sampradaya? Gaudiya. Ours is Brahma, Madhva, Gaudiya Sampradaya. Because we came under the line of under the guidance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What does Gaudiya? Another meaning of Gaudiya is one who is, we have one pointed Nishtha to Radha Rani. So Sri Prabhupada gave this definition of Gaudiya. Because one of the names of Radha is Gauri. Those who worship Suryadev, they know the Sauras. Those who worship Suryadev, that means sun god, the Sauras. Those who worship Lord Shiva is called Savior. Those who worship Shakti Devi is called Shaktas. Those who worship Ganesh is called Ganapatya. Vishnu. Those who worship Vishnu, Vaishnavas. They call it Vaishnavas. Those who worship Krishna is called Karshna. But those who under the guidance of Mahaprabhu is known as Gaudiyas. Gaudiya Vaishnava. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Swayam Krishna. Mahaprabhu did not establish his own Sampradaya. He is Swayam Bhagwan. All the Vedas, all the Upanishads and so on comes from the lips of Bhagwan. But when Krishna came in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he did not establish any new Sampradaya. Some people say that Mahaprabhu is the new Sampradaya, but no, that is not true. Because this is not his. It is said that because they are, Padma Purana says these are the four bona fide Sampradayas, and if we don't take mantra from any of these four mantras, it will not be bona fide. It will not have any effect. But mantras are written in the scriptures. It doesn't mean you just read the scriptures and recite yourself, but you need to accept it from a bona fide guru in a bona fide sampradaya. Externally it may seem, oh, this is sectarian, you're being sectarian, but no, but this is what the scriptures are telling us. You have to take, if you don't take under the guidance of any bona fide sampradaya, and you chant any mantra, the mantra will not give any fruit. Why am I saying this? Mahaprabhu himself is giving his own example, his own conduct. He took Diksha from who? He took Diksha from Ishvara Puripad. Who is the Guru of Ishvara Puripad? Madhavendra Puripad. And Madhavendra Puripad has come in this line. So Chaitanya, so he did not any new sampradaya, he did not any new system. Because in Madhva-Sampradaya he saw two things. He saw the dualism. He saw that dualism is prominent. And Madhva-Sampradaya, and he saw Gopi Bhav worship is there. Because Madhva-acharya, he found a very big Gopi Chandan. When he broke that, he saw one Gopal who is the Damodar pastimes. So therefore he accepted Madhva Sampradaya. So that's why our Sampradaya is Brahma, Madhav, Gaudiya Sampradaya. Those who Dvaitavada, how do they tilak? Is like this, Tripundadari. I am Brahma, I am Hampra Swami. So those who follow the Madhva, and sometimes, and they put one bindi here, one dot here, saying that all is Brahma. Madhva-acharya, he showed 5 differences. Ishvara and Jiva. Jiva and Ishvara. Difference between Jiva and Jiva. And the difference between Jiva and Jad. Jad and difference between Jad and Jad. And Jad and Bhagwan. There's 5 special differences. Is it all one? There are different types of jeeves. Some sattvic, there's some rajasic jeeves, there's some tamasic. And in metta, one is male, one is female, so it's not all. We are not all one. Madhva-acharya is Dvaitavada. He showed the prominence of dualism. Ishvara, Jiva Jada. Ishvara is one. Bhagwan is only one. And there's unlimited Jivs. In Jiv they are coming the cycle of birth and death and become under the control of Maya. And they become under the control of Jiv, Maya. They become under the control of Maya. And they are bound by lust, anger, greed and so many things. Jiv is very subtle, very minute, very subtle. And Bhagwan is very big, large, Brihad. And Jiva is Anu, very small. So this Brihad term, from Brihad, this word Brihad in Sanskrit is known as Brahm. There's no one like Bhagwan. There was no one superior to him, there was no one like him. It's said in the scriptures, there's unlimited Jivs, but no one is like Bhagwan. Bhagwan is unique. What do we say? The Ram is the master of everything. This is in this world. There's a Hindi saying, "Who is the master of all?" Bhagwan is. Purusham tamaham bhajami govindam adi purusham tamaham bhajami. Bhagavatam is giving evidence. There's one Bhagwan and unlimited Jivs. Bhagwan is the control of Maya and Jiv is under the control. Where Maya is there, when Bhagwan is there, Maya cannot come there. These three modes of Maya is very far from Krishna. That's why Krishna, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, Maya is known as the Bahiranga, external potency of the Lord. Chit Sakti, the internal potency, creates the spiritual world. And Maya Shakti creates this material world. Why am I saying this? Madhva-acharya showed these differences. When my Jiv becomes liberated and go to Goloka Vrindavan, we see difference. Even though the eternal Taman is serving Krishna in Bhagwan in Dasyaras, some in Sakhya Bhav. Subal and Sridham. They're serving Subal and Sridham, they're serving Krishna in Sakyaras. Nanda and Yashoda serving Gopal in Vatsalyaras. And the Gopis serving in Madhuryaras. So Madhva-acharya is saying. So there's differences in when one is in condition, and there's differences when one is in the spiritual world, when one is liberated. So in this material world, Jiv, there's differences between because depends on our consciousness. Someone is in sattvic consciousness, someone is tamasic, and so on. And there's difference between Jiv and Metta. Jiv is Chetan, living, and Jad is, what to say? Unconscious, not conscious, not inert. Feeling, willing, and knowing. This is the symptom of a consciousness. That means Chetan. Feeling, willing, and thinking. You put one tree here, plant it, and wherever there is sunlight, it will automatically go towards that. And water, we feeling thirst, we put water, we feel. When in plants, they're feeling very. There's one type of creeper. It opens and closes if it just touches, you know. So why are we saying this? Willing. So metta doesn't have it. What is jad then? What is the difference between jad? Sorry. The water is so jad. What's the difference between jad and jad? So there's water, there's liquid, and there's rock, there's bed. There's a glass here. We can see on the other side of the glass. So that's one type of metta. But we cannot see through the wall. That's the difference. So there's a difference. They're both metta. They're both inert. But one, this glass, we can see through glass, but we cannot see through the wall. So there's duality between jad and the difference in but, and there's difference between jad and in Bhagwan, Ishvara. Why am I saying this? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taking a bit of giving honor to all four Sampradayas. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he accepted the philosophy of Madhva-acharya, taking that because one is upasana, that they had some gopi bhav in them, and then the other one is because of in Tattva Siddhanta, because of this Dvaitavada. So after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas and then went to Panharpur, that is when his older brother Vishvarupa had passed away. Sorry, and he took. This Maharaj said, I went for 2 months. I went to South India to all the different places of Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Very blissful. The Pita of Mahaprabhu, wherever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went. So we went there. The Padapita of Mahaprabhu. All this. Some places we went, there's 500 steps. So Maharaj is mentioning a place in South India where one temple, one actually bird comes and takes prasad from the at a certain time, 12:30, many people just. I went maybe 25-30 years. Went to different places in South India, the pathbit of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita the places where Mahaprabhu went in South India. Why am I saying? Because when he went to Panharpur, then people said, the devotees said that your brother had entered Antardhyan. He went, disappeared here. So according to Vedic local, that means according to customs, he shaved up the day. Usually we have to keep a beard for 4 months, but Mahaprabhu was merciful. He made us shaved on this today, so we can keep it only for 2 months. And then 2 months, and we'll shave at the end of Kartik. And another special thing that happened on this day, the acharya who established Gaudiya Vedanta Swami, Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshava Goswami Maharaj, he accepted sannyas on this day. And also the acharya who traveled all over in Western countries. Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami iti namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Bhavani Pracharine Nirvisheshya Sunyavati Pasyata Deshatarine. One who traveled in the Western countries, all over the Western countries, Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj. He took sannyas on this day. He destroyed Nirvishesh and Sunyavad, that means impersonalism and voidism in the Western countries. Sunyavad is also known as Bauddhavad. Voidism is Buddhist. There is implicitly that accept both of them don't accept the Supreme Lord. He came to these Western countries and he established Bhakti, Harinam, Prem. He made everyone drown in the ocean of Prem. On this date, sannyas, he took sannyas. Where did he take sannyas? In Mathura, in Keshavji Gaudiya Math in Mathura. On this day. During the time of GBC, on the GBC members of ISKCON in the early 90s, Tamal Krishna Maharaj, Satsvarup Maharaj, Giriraj Maharaj, they used to come in the morning at 10 o'clock in the morning and 3 till 3 in the afternoon. They used to be hari-katha, speaking the glories of Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. And especially in Kali Yuga, people, there's a slok in the scriptures. There is no sannyas in Kali Yuga. This Maharaj is. So Maharaj is reciting about the things that is not followed in there's a slok in the scripture which says that. So how can you say that they have taken sannyas? In the slok it's saying that in Kali Yuga there's no sannyas. It's saying in this slok they prohibit wheat, Ashwamedha ke, Gomedha, that you do sacrifices through meat is And also in the early days, for example, we see in the case of like Vyasadev, he was not that for Pandu and them they are paid through Vyasadev to a brother-in-law. That means the husband cannot give a child, the brother-in-law gives. So in Kali Yuga that is also prohibited. Panchika Pradhakan Panchakam. Gurudev wrote us. So Gurudev gave evidence. What is sannyas? What? Because there are many types of sannyas. What is sannyas? Someone who gives up everything. In reality has given up or rejected all. One has rejected everything. Sannyas. There are different definitions of sannyas. Who will not cook? Sannyas who will not. Kutichak sannyas, Baudak sannyas. Different levels. Kutistan means one sannyasi just stays in one place. His name is Kuti. There's another sannyasi who travels all over the place, everywhere. Bauchak. Goes here and he never stays in one place. He's going here everywhere. Okay. Every day I'm going to different houses, drinking water at different houses. Bahutak sannyasi. Bahutak. Going to Bahutak, that means going to many places. Going here and there. And Kutichak, the other one was one who stays only in one place. Just like Gurudev and Gurudev and Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Swami Maharaj, they're going here and there, so Bauti-chak. There's one type of sannyasi. Bautak sannyasi. Hamsa sannyasi. Like a hans, like a swan. He lives like a swan. What does he do? If, like a swan, if you give water and milk together, he escapes. He takes only the milk. He takes the essence and leaves it. What is Paramhamsa? Paramhamsa is always absorbed in Ashtakalya Lila. Like Sukhadev Goswami, Paramhamsa Chudamani is Sukhadev Goswami Pad. It is said in Srimad Bhagavatam, when it came the womb of his mother, the wife of Vyasadev Radhika, at that time when he was already 16 years old. With long hair and no clothes, and he went away for the forest. His eyes is like lotus, and behind him is Vyasadev, his father, and he's saying, "Ha Putra," calling out. Still he never looked back. So young. He did not have any sanskar, that means birth sanskar or any other, no other sanskar was done. His father started crying, Ha Putra, calling out. But he never looked back. It is written in Srimad Bhagavatam. When Sukhadev Goswami, when he is walking, and close by was a pond, and some young girls were taking bath there. But he did not even look at them. But in the back, when Vyasadev came, he was an old Vyasadev is so old, so many big beard, all white beard. When he went, and then quickly the ladies, they covered themselves up. They came out of the water, covered themselves, like being like him. And seeing this, Vyasadev said to them, "My son, who is 16 years old, very young, very handsome, he went through there, but you did not feel any shame. I am so old. I'm like a great grandfather. I'm so old, and still seeing me, you feel some shyness, some shame, and you covering yourself with cloth." Then what did the girl say? The Asprice, very sad. If there's time, I will tell you later. Why? So this question is, Vyasadev has put this question: when my son, very young, handsome, he was naked walking, and still people did not feel any shyness, any embarrassment or anything like that. They did not cover themselves. So why did then we? What the Prabhuji said is past. So Maharaj is explaining.
What did he ask?
Because Vyasadev is asking why did you feel shameful towards me but not towards my son? But Maharaj he's not answering this question. He's going forward and he's saying that Sukhadev Goswami is a Paramhamsa. He was not really a Brahmavadi. Only a Lila is saying. Look, it is only for Lok Shiksha when he said that I previously was in Brahma and then I became a devotee. Hari-katha is so powerful. It used the Lila to Dvaitavada. That Krishna katha is so powerful that it can break the faith of the Dvaitavadis and make them a devotee. So Bhagavad Katha is so powerful that it can so much powerful that the Advaitavadis will give up Brahmagya and take shelter of Bhagavan. But really, Sukhadev Goswami is the Sukh, is a parrot of Radharani, Shriya Sukh. Gurudev is a small. Yes. among the Thakuras. Kachit, Srimati Radhika, you think Kachit Gopi, who said Srimati Radhika? And she used to feed Anar, that means polyclimate, whatever. Pomegranate to very, very small reddish, these seeds. And she used to sing Govinda Damo Dharma. So very so Radharani is treated like a small baby and very nicely petted and sometimes when kiss it. And Suk, the parrot is also imitating Radha. And when, because Radharani kissed that parrot and parrot imitated and kissed Radha, so she got the remnant of Radharani's lips. The question asks, why do people want to hear Katha from Shiv? There's so many great souls, so many rishis. Vyasadev was there. Grandfather, that means Sukhadev Goswami. Parish Rishi is there, Vyasadev is there. And so much advanced rishis were there. Full of tattva. So many high class rishis. But so why do they give Sukhadev Goswami a higher position and ask him to recite Bhagavatam? Why? Because he used to sing with such beautiful songs. And someone who has taken, especially someone who has taken the remnants of Radharani, how much nectar is there in his katha, how powerful is that katha. So there's one slok which says that parrot had taken the remnants of Radharani's lips, and he says Radharani is my guru. She accepts, Sukhadev accepts Radharani as his guru. It is said in the scriptures, if he recites her name, then he will be unconscious for 6 months. But because this Parikshit Maharaj was going to die in 7 days, that's why Sukhadev Goswami did not mention her name. Vishnu Chakri Thakur Tapadya is thinking and speaking about Madhurya Lila. First thing we should do when we wake up in the morning is to remember Gurudev, because our tongue becomes purified by chanting Gurudev's name. We should remember this slok. Dhyan Moolam Guru Murti. There's all types of dhyan, all types of meditation. The topmost dhyan is meditating in Gurudev's form. Jnana Moolam Guru Murti and Mant Guru Padam. Puja Moolam is Guru Padam. What you have to worship, the topmost worship, Puja, is worshipping the lotus feet of Gurudev. Moolam Guru. Mantra Moolam Guru Vakya. The topmost mantra that of all the mantras, the instruction, the teachings of Gurudev, Guru Vakya, the words of Gurudev is the greatest mantra. Khaurya-karya, Guru Mukhe Padava. We only want to hear and follow the words, instructions of Gurudev, what he's saying. And as moksha moolam, how can one get liberation? Is the mercy of Gurudev. Unless you get the mercy of Gurudev, forget about it. If you don't get the mercy of Gurudev, what to speak about getting Goloka Vrindavan? You cannot give up the attachment to this world. What is the great attachment we have is with this body. In this world, every attachment will go away except attachment to this body. It's very hard to give up this attachment to this body. The Atma Buddhi, body conception of life. The Atma Buddhi, we think the body is our Atma. So this is the biggest attachment. How do you get mukti of this concept? How do you get free from this conception of the body, the soul, and so? Is mercy of Gurudev. The different meanings of mukti. Some says to get all the. No one wants any diseases. Everyone wants to be free from diseases, from all these things. So that is called mukti. We're taking medicine to become free from disease. Above that, the meaning of mukti is to get the lotus feet of Vishnu. Lord Bhagwan is mukti. And higher than that is one who knows his own sarup, that is known as mukti. One who is fixed in his own sarup and engage in that seva of his sarup, that is known as mukti. It means when he's in his form in Goloka Vrindavan and serving the divine cup. Ite bujibo vokape dusita Hari-bhakti Vilasa. When you're doing bhajan, at the time comes, we'll give up this gross body. And in our heart, our chit sarir, our transcendental thing will appear in our heart. And then we'll go to the spiritual and serve the divine couple. The topmost mukti is when we establish in our spiritual form and engaging the service. The other types of muktis, 5 types of muktis. Sahajya mukti, which means oneness with Brahma, we give completely rejected. Some devotees accept the other types of mukti, salokas and all this. So this is very subtle. Without the mercy of Gurudev, without the compassion of Gurudev, we have no gati. If we give up Gurudev, if one does bhajan of Krishna, we will go to hell. There's a saying in Hindi, if Guru and Govinda, Gurudev and Govinda say in one place, we will offer respect first to Gurudev. If Bhagwan is saying, he's saying to Arjun, hey Guru, whose action should you do first? First you do action of Gurudev, then you do Krishna sense and Arjun. If you got some time, then you can do action of me. But But first to do Guru Arti. So the first thing you do when you wake up is to remember Gurudev. Those who don't worship Gurudev first, there's no auspiciousness for them. We spoke something about Jiva Goswami. He was one of the 6 Goswamis. Who are the 6 Goswamis? Das Raghunath, 6 Goswamis. Jiva Goswami. He was the nephew of Rup and Sanatan. Anupam was the younger brother of Rup and Sanatan. After Mahaprabhu took Sannyasa, came to Jagannath, went to Jagannath Puri. Then he went, when he decided to go towards Vrindavan, then he was going past through. It's towards Navdeep. Then in Ram he met Rup and Sanatan. Then met his Anupam. At that time, Vallabha. At that time, Anupam says no Vallabha. He was only 3-4 years old. When Mahaprabhu went to Ram, never, it hasn't been directly said that whether they had darshan of Mahaprabhu or not. Anupam is the worshipper of Ramchandra, whereas Rupa and Sanatan worship of Radha and Krishna. So Maharaj is saying, to speak little thing, you have to know something of the forefathers or parents. To know about Gurudev, you have to know something about where he appeared and so on. Now there's a beautiful temple at the birthplace of Gurudev. Why am I saying? First you have to understand, Guru Maharaj said, everyone is running after Manjari. He said, who is Gurudev? Lavan Manjari. First you have to understand who is his, introduction. Everyone is running. You don't know what it means. The only thing we have heard this, and we're just repeating. We always want to go to the top. First, start from the beginning. He appeared in Gurudev. He's mentioning about Gurudev Hari in Vedic Brahmin in Tiwaripu. Tiwari means 3 Veds. They know 3 Veds. Chaturvedis knows 4 Veds. In Bihar, in the village of Tiwari. The name of the village is Tiwari. All the devotees in Gurudev's family are Ram Bhakt. They used to chant Ram Nam. And daily take Ganga Snan. In Gurudev's birth, they were all chanting Ram Nam and Gurudev appeared. In Mauni Avashya. At that time, Mauni Avashya means Lord Shiva is doing Maun Vrat. That Amavasya is known as Mauni Amavasya, the day Gurudev appeared. There's some pastime is there where Lord Shiva is Maun. He's taking Maun Vrata, means quiet, not speaking. In 2010, Gurudev in Vyas Puja, so he wrote a book, he compiled a book called on Vyas Puja and he offered to Gurudev's lotus hand. What is the meaning of Mauni Amavasya? What is Gurudev Maharaj wrote? So on that day, everyone is chanting Ram Nam. Just like Mahaprabhu, when he appeared, everyone is chanting Hari Hari. You know, that same way in Mauni Amavasya, everyone is chanting Ram Nam. At that time, everyone had gone to take bath in Ganges. Just like Mahaprabhu had taken bath in lunar eclipse, and everyone is chanting the Lord's name during the time. In that same way, on the day of Amavasya. Amavasya. Then everyone is chanting Ram Nam. Just like Mahaprabhu appeared in the midst of Sankirtan, Gurudev also appeared during the midst of Nam Sankirtan. Jiva Goswami's father was Anupam. He was one-pointed devotee of Lord Ramchandra. At one time, all three brothers are staying in Ram-Kirila. Finance Minister Rup Goswami was Finance Minister, and Sanatana Goswami was Prime Minister. Prime Minister. He said, we three brothers are staying together. Because we are worshipping Radha and Krishna, and you are worshipping Lord Ram, so we should also. He said, so Sanatana Goswami said, it's in the scriptures, Krishna has 64 good qualities. Ramchandra has 62.5 qualities, 62 and a half qualities, Ramchandra. And Krishna has got 64 quality good, incompletely. Especially the 4 qualities that Ramchandra doesn't have. Rup Madhurya, Lila Madhuri, Venu Madhuri, Prem Madhurya. These 4 Madhuris is in Krishna, but not in Narayan. 60, Narayan has 60 qualities, Lord Shiva has 55 qualities. And demigods, they have 50. In the Jeeves, they have 50 qualities, but Anu, very small. So we have got, whereas the demigods, they have 50 qualities in more. And Shivji, and Lord Shiva has 55 qualities. And Narayan has got 60 qualities. Ramchandra has got 62 and a half.
What's the half?
And 4 special qualities that Krishna has: Rup Madhuri, Venu Madhuri, Prem Madhuri, Lila Madhuri, that even Ramchandra does not have. And Sanatana Goswami is trying to Anupam. Therefore you worship Lord Krishna. we staying together. We should, why worshiping Lord Ram? We should all worship Krishna together. Anupam is thinking, my older brother is giving order, I should follow. He's meditating on this whole night. And tears are coming. When he is thinking, I should worship Krishna, his heart becomes crying. Because I sold myself at the lotus feet of Lord Ramchandra. So how can I take my life back, take from lotus feet and offer it to Krishna? My heart doesn't allow that. My body. So he's crying whole night. How can I give up the lotus feet of Lord Ramchandra? Then he went to his older brother in the morning. To Sanatana Goswami. Anupam started crying. Whenever I try to take my, that I will do and worship Krishna, I cannot. My heart doesn't allow me to worship Krishna. Because I sold myself with the lotus feet of Lord Ramchandra. Just like in Diksha. Just like the stick we take in ghee and then we put swaha. We offering our Atma, the lotus feet of Gurudev to the yagya. So like swaha. Swaha. So we're giving this. Maharaj is telling us a joke. I think they did yagya today, so Maharaj was saying something, people trying to rush it or something. You should wait till Punnahoti. Until Punnahoti, then you can, Havan does not complete. Punnahoti is done. Unless Punnahoti is done, the yagya is not complete. Punnahoti. Yeah. It's a thing they do. No, Punnahoti, they may say chant some mantras or something. That this yagya is not complete. So that time, because they had deities, Thakurji near the yagya, and they want to offer prasad bhog. So and Maharaj is saying, no, leave it till the Punnahoti is done. But they say, no, we're going to take it off for something to happen. So Maharaj is saying, but if people have to go, let them go, but we have to follow the rules and regulations of when we're doing the yagya. Don't take it personally. So, because unless I say it, how will you know? What is the duty of sadhu? To tell the truth. If sadhu doesn't tell the truth, because if I don't tell the truth, some sadhus think if I don't tell the truth, people will not give me. People might not give me dakshina, so that's why people tell lies. But that's not the true sadhu. True sadhu will tell the truth. But if foreigner, that's not the nature. That's not the duty of the sadhu. Sadhu has to tell the truth. Sadhu tells the truth. It is for your auspiciousness. Otherwise, who will tell you the truth? Is there anyone else who will tell you these things? Only sadhu will tell the truth. What is right and what is wrong. What I need, if someone gives me dakshina, I will engage in the service of Thakur. If I don't get, I got nothing. I got no dependence that I would get my children married or anything. I got nothing to do. So I have no. If you give, it's give. You don't. We are not here to impress others or please others. We have to tell the truth. Whether they give us dakshina, whether they like us or not, whether they invite us or not, that is not the question. But I have to tell the truth. So Anupam is saying, I have sold myself, I have given myself at the lotus feet of Ramchandra. So how can I take it back and offer it to Krishna? Sanatana Goswami, there is no need for you to do Krishna bhajan. You should because the dharma of your sarup is to engage in the service of Lord Ramchandra. Jeev is the sarup inherent in a jeev. Some is Sakya ras, some in Vatsalya ras. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has mentioned this one. Jiva Jada. Murari Gupta is associate of Mahaprabhu, who is no incarnation of Hanuman. And Mahaprabhu told him that you should worship. They'll give you for prasad for them. Prasad. You just tell Ravindra Prabhu to give prasad for them. Similarly, in the same case of Murari Gupta, who was the Hanuman, incarnation of Hanuman, Mahaprabhu told him, you should worship Krishna. And he was thinking, how can I not worship Lord Ramchandra? He was ready to kill himself. He had a sword close by. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came, he told Murari, wake up, wake up. He was awake, he was thinking of killing himself. He quickly hid his sword. Damayanti is there? He said, Murari saying, oh Prabhu, what happened? He told me to do Krishna bhajan to Mahaprabhu. But I sold myself with the lotus feet of Ramchandra. What have you kept in? He said, he's kept a sword. No? He's kept a sword to kill himself. He started crying. I cannot follow your orders. How can I maintain my life? I cannot follow your order and I cannot give us the lotus feet of Lord Ramchandra. So what can I do? I want to kill myself. Then Mahaprabhu said, you should worship Lord Ramchandra. I was just testing you because you're the servant of Lord Ramchandra. Evidence is in the Praman. They're both there. But all of them are leaving it, doesn't it? Some people say that your sarup depends on your association, but no, this is wrong. Because when you go to Babaji, that is wrong.
What color?
Mother Moini. Mother Moini. Okay, yes. Okay. Some people are saying, if you go to Radha Kund and all these places, they say Gopi Mantra and they give it to anyone who comes there. So, Narad gave mantra to Prahlad. Did he get Gopi Bhav? No. Yes, so if you look in Srimad Bhagavatam, Narad made so many disciples, but not all of them are gopis. Yes, yes. Yes, so he gave his association to Pandavas. He gave association. They even tried to become gopis. They were doing tapasya in Radha Kund. They did deep austerities like trees, but still they did not become gopis. This is the evidence. Even Lakshmi Devi, she wanted to enter into Ras Leela, but even then she used to do tapasya. Because what is inherent in us, what is inside us, in Uddhav, near Uddhav Kund, on the other side of Kusum Sarovar, Uddhav Kund. Is Gurudev is saying, is one grass, is one Uddhav, in his birth, he is trying to do tapasya to attain this Gopi Bhav. This is evidence. Gurudev is the example. You put an arm, if you put an arm seed, mango seed, you'll get mango tree. If you put Karela seed, you will not get mango. In the bank of Yamuna, soil is the same, the water is the same, but still the seed, depends on the seed, you get that tree or fruit. So at the time of when the soul is appear, the time that what is the what happens in sadhu? All the anarthas go away, and that slowly it manifests. This sarup manifests. There's thousands of examples. So you should be careful not to listen to people like this who Gurudev, listen to Gurudev's conception. Pradham Panchakam, in this Granth, Gurudev is read all this, then Vichar will come. Deliberation, conception. Anupam is a disciple of, is a follower of Ramchandra. Rup Goswami is Rup Manjari Lavang, and Sanatana Goswami is Lavang Manjari. And Jiva Goswami, after some time, his father disappeared. And Jiva Goswami, he did Navadip Parikrama in Nityananda Prabhu. Navadip Dham Parikrama. This first time, Parikrama, Nityananda Prabhu took Jiva Goswami. He said to Jiva, go to Vrindavan, and your uncles stay with, and learn everything from them. Then Jiva Goswami went from Navadip Dham here to Vrindavan. He went to, in Kasi, he met Madhusudan Pasapi, the disciple of Sarvam Bhattacharya. And the teachings, how Mahaprabhu destroyed Mayavada's conception of the Vedanta. He heard this from Madhusudan Vachaspati. And then after that he went to Vrindavan and took shelter of Rupa Goswami and started doing bhajan there. That is very beautiful. How how he did Guru Seva. He was writing Grantha. Pushti Sampradaya Acharya came there. He came and said, Rup, what scripture are you writing? Rup Goswami said, I was writing Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. What slok? Mukti Spriya hi. He said ki Bhukti Mukti Spriya, this slok is there. What is, this Bhukti Mukti Spriya is like a witch. If that witch is the heart of some person, then how can he do Suddha Bhakti? Prabhacharya, people are doing such hard, are doing such austerities to attain Bhakti Mukti, so you're calling this is a witch? Being very humble, you're great Pandit, he said to Ishvara, you know everything, so please make whatever corrections you think. You can edit as you see fit. At that time, Jiva Goswami is a small young boy. He was hearing all this. What my Gurudev has written is ultimate truth. There can be no mistakes in that. What Gurudev has written is the truth. But Balvacharya wanted to edit that. This midday, I will go and take snan in Yamuna, then I will come back and I will edit it. Then tomorrow I will edit this sloka. Jiva Goswami. There can be no mistakes in the words of my Gurudev. So what did he do? He made an excuse. I need to go and get some water from the Yamuna. I went to Yamuna to get some water. Took a water pot and went back to. And my Balvacharya is taking bath, so he went there and started talking. Where did you find the fault? And this is the truth. He said Bhukti Mukti Spriya. He didn't say about Bhukti. He did not say Bhukti and Mukti is the which is a Spriya, the desire to for the Mukti and Bhukti is this. So what is the fault in that? What is the cause of bondage in this world is our desires. Karma vasana, the desires for enjoyment, desires. Karma vasana, because of our desires, we are doing activities because that is binding us. And because of the desires, because of that, we are become, it's the cause of our bondage. This itcha, this desire is called the witch. This because of this. So then he defeated Balvacharya. He said, this young boy is so knowledgeable. He went to Rupa Swami. Hey, Rup, who is this young boy? He's got two relationship with. He's my brother's son as well. He's also my disciple. So Rupa Swami. He's so knowledgeable. I will not. Then he said, Rup, there's no mistakes in the scripture. Then he went. Balvacharya went away. What did Rupa Swami say? Hey, Jiv, you're not qualified to stay with me. Go away. What is Mahaprabhu's dharma? Srinadapi Sunijana. Amani, he's an elderly Pandit. he wanted to help me and edit my work. And what did you do? You defeated him, showing no respect to him. Get out of, he said, go away from here. Jiva Goswami did not protest and he went away. He went to a place, cave. In those days, the caves, the crocodile used to stay. And for 2-3 so many days, he was completely fasting and not just crying. And Sanatana Goswami is going here and they're looking. Then some Vrajavasis saw Jiva Goswami. Then some Vrajavasis told Sanatana Goswami, look at this Baba. And then he took Jiva Goswami, Rupa Goswami, but he didn't show it to Rupa Goswami. He said to Rupa Goswami, what is Mahaprabhu's teacher? He said, Jiva Jada, to be compassionate to the Jiva. The topmost dharma is be compassionate to the living entity. If there's two meanings, one is living entity as well as Jiva Goswami. So why aren't you being compassionate to Jiva? Give him some seva. Why did you take him away from your seva? Then Rupa Goswami. All Tattva Siddhanta, Bhakti Rasa Sindhu, and Jiva Goswami also gave tikas, commentaries. Durgam Sami. In Ujjvala, Jiva Goswami has given tika. It's not so easy to read even a commentary in Sanskrit. If one doesn't have enough knowledge in Sanskrit, one cannot read commentary because there's so many different meanings. So not only did he compile, he wrote tika on these verses. He manifested the 6 sandarbhas. 6 sandarbhas he manifested. Tattva Sandarbha, Paramatma, Bhakti Sandarbha, Priti, Krishna Sandarbha, Krishna, and Bhagavad, and Paramatma Sandarbha, and unlimited scriptures, very beautiful granthas. He is also known as Sampradaya Sanrakshan, one who protected the Sampradaya. Because it was protected from the Mayavad. But Jiva Goswami, he wrote such good deliberations, conception, especially with the conception of Mahaprabhu. What Mahaprabhu came to Aradhya Bhagwan Vrajavasis Vrindavan. Vishvarupa compiled this verse, especially the Braj Gopis, Hari-katha. Some people who are ignorant, for them, he mentioned about acharyas. Then he says in his book, Kechit, for some people, I've written something about, so externally I'm accepting Swakya, but prominent is Parikyaras, Aprakrit Parikya. He says in Grant, I don't, maybe the Sandarbhas, I don't, I finished this one small katha. One time Jiva Goswami in Agra, Akbar was there. He had some respect for the Hindus, even though you're Muslim, he had some respect for the Hindu. At that time in his darbar, that means in his council, there was some many pandits were there. But one question, which is high, Yamuna or Ganga? In the old days, there used to be big council, and in the kings used to discuss topics like this. Like when Kalidas, he was Vikramaditya king. There was 9 jewels in Vikramaditya's council. And of the 9, Kalidas was the top. Different 9 jewels. So these kind of things they will discuss in the council. So Akbar Basha in his council. At the time, they was thinking, so discussing what is higher, Ganga or Yamuna. So those who stay wherever, they say that is the highest. For those who stay close to Ganga, they'll say Ganga is the best. Those who stay near Yamuna, they'll say topmost. Shankaracharya composed Ganga Stotra like this. Devi Sureshwari. So beautiful. So those who stay near Ganga, they think say Ganga is the top. Everyone says their country is the best. Is the truth or not? And those who stay near the banks of Yamuna, they say Yamuna is the top. So they were discussing this all night. What is higher, what is low? But they are unable to come to decision. They speaking about it. But scriptures are unlimited, they can use any sloka. Before India was known as Ajnabras. What Bharat? Jad Bharat. He said not that son of Shakuntala. According to Srimad Bhagavatam, Amrish Maharaj Katha is coming. He was the emperor of the whole world. He was the emperor of the whole world. It is in Bhagavad, it is all one big land. Now you think the 7 continents and all this. Australia, South America, Europe, all these 7 continents or something. All this. At that time it was all one land. It was at that time Amrish Maharaj was the emperor of whole this world. At that time when Swami Prabhupada was in America, he said, how is it possible to look after the whole world, and even now one small country we have such, even one small government cannot maintain one land. And there's so many So this is not that Amrish Maharaj, how is able to maintain this whole. Swami Maharaj. He said, this is beyond your understanding. It's beyond your understanding. Just take prasad and chant Harinam. How he is to maintain, how to look after his kingdom is beyond your understanding. Before. And slowly the land became divided. Explain the Bhagavatam. And now it's become so far away. And there are different types of oceans. There's the ocean of dahi, yogurt, the ocean of ghee, ocean of liquor or nectar, honey. Why am I saying this? Because Pandit doesn't have anything else to do but to spread the knowledge. What you've heard and read, just to speak about those and establish his point of view. Pandit has to. Those who stayed on the bank of Ganga are glorifying Ganga. Those who stay in Yamuna bank, they are glorifying Yamuna. Those stay in Mathura bank, they glorify Yamuna. So who will decide? The king is blind. He doesn't know this. When he's just listening, he doesn't know what is right or wrong. So he cannot make the decision. He cannot be the judge. Just like water, it is blind. Wherever I take the water, it will go. If you take it, what I mean. So this way, king is what Maharaj. Only thing Maharaj is trying to say here. The king cannot make the decision. He has no idea. He's waiting. He's asking opinion of the pandits. He doesn't know the scripture. Both sides pandits said. The whole night they are speaking their point of view. And those who are very advanced pandit, they compose their own sloks. How Keshava Kashmiri, how he composed the glories of Ganga. What the king? At that time, it was quite well known that Jiva Goswami is very prominent, who is very knowledgeable, very prominent. He was the protector of Vaishnava Dharma in Puri, Navadvip and Vrindavan. But Jiva Goswami said, I cannot stay outside of Vrindavan night time. He said, I can only go in morning and come. Then the king arranged in such a way. He went to the. And very quickly, Jiva Goswami said, he said, what is great, Maharani or Dasi? The servant or the queen? Who is Yamuna is Maharani. Who is Yamuna? Is a queen of Krishna. Lila, there's a little kirtan says, it's one of the names of Yamuna is of Patak. It's Sakshat Vishakha associate. Out of the 8 Sakhis of Radharani, one is Vishakha, is Yamuna. What is Ganga? It is food water of Bhagwan. That is Dasi. Which Bhagwan? Vamandev is Bhagwan. Who is the answer? Who is avatar? Who is Bhagwan? So he's not even direct Krishna. So when Lord Vamandev he was taking his three first step, at that time Lord Brahma washed his feet and put in a Kamaldanu, and then Bhagirathi brought it to this world. And so Ganga Jal is Krishna's, Vamandev's fruit water. Where is Jamuna? Is a Patrani, is the wife of Krishna. Oh, well, there's one Kalin, or one is the associate of Sakhi of Radharani, Vishaka or Kalindi. Okay. And where Krishna performed such sweet pastimes. So what is higher? Ganga Yamuna. Ki Jai Yamuna Sai. So, even though Yamuna is present, but we cannot neglect or Ganga is not in that. Because Ganga is also Sakhi. Why? In Brahma-Vaita Puran, in Aprakat Goloka Vrindavan, one time Krishna associated was associating one Sakhi named Ganga. He was in the Kunja with his Ganga, this Sakhi named Ganga, and somehow Radharani found out that Krishna is with some gopi. Then Radharani came there. At that time Sridham was guarding the Kunj. When Radharani then Sridham said Krishna didn't allow, doesn't want to come. Then Radharani became so angry at that time. What did Radharani do? Radharani pulled Sridham away. And then Sridham became very angry. And then he cursed Radharani. Go to this material world. And for 100 years, be in separation from Krishna. And Radharani became angry and cursed his brother. You go to this material world, it becomes a demon. This is the story of Tulsi and the. This is Puran. This is Puran Katha. Different. This is a Katha from some Puran. At the time Radharani went inside and seen the Inga, that Krishna became scared, and Gangi, that Sakhi became scared, and then she took a liquid form. Then Krishna, where is Ganga? Krishna is. Then that time Ganga had gone away in a Fumota, so that time Krishna said Ganga is not here. Then Radha said, yes, go to the material world. So that Ganga is coming. So Ganga is also a Sakhi. So Jiva Goswami, Asli Ganga is a Sakhi of Ganga. The real Ganga is Sakhi of Radharani, and the one that has touched the lotus feet of Vamandev is one manifestation of that. Radharani cursed Krishna saying, you lied to me. Because I can smell the limbs of Ganga. And you see, Ganga is not here. Go to Madhva. That means because then you associate with many ladies. So that's why Krishna came. This is different Puran Katha. Maharaj he written book, so he written different Purans, the different causes for Radharani's appearance.
पुराण की कथा है सब है, तो वही जो है गंगा के रूप में आए। यहाँ तक मैंने और एक कथा सुना देता था। और देखो अब विदेश्वरी कथा, जब राधा जी आने लगे ना, कृष्ण डर गए।
When Radharani was coming there, then Krishna was scared. At that time, Ganga had taken a form of a liquid. He took a form of a serpent, running away. The Radharani took the form of a peahen, and running after that snake Krishna, and then fighting, and then attacking the snake. Radharani took the form of peahen, and but the Maharaj told his katha on Radhashtami. He bit in 3 places, bit Krishna that became 3-banded form. He bit the snake in 3 places. Krishna was a snake. He disappeared. One pastime is that Krishna took a form of a snake to get away from the Punja, and Radharani.
This is from Puran.
When Krishna is only crooked when 3-banded form, only when Radharani is there. Just to remember this, show this pastime. Chaitanya Chaitanya is saying this. If Radharani is not there, Krishna is not 3-banded from the moment Krishna sees Radharani, then it becomes 3-banded form. So Jiva Goswami told this story, and Jiva Goswami said, Ganga is also not any less. Krishna performed pastimes in Yamuna. Same Radha Krishna in one form, they perform pastimes at Mahaprabhu perform pastimes in Ganga. In Nadir. So who is higher, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Krishna? So Jiva Goswami said, Rasraj. Audharya. Madhurya Pradhan, Audharya. So Krishna is Madhurya Pradhan or Audharya. That means Madhurya is Pradhan, is prominent. Sweetness is prominent and munificent is secondary. Where is Mahaprabhu is munificent, is prominent, and Madhurya is less. Audharya, munificent means without asking, he will give. Munificent. Magnanimous. Whether he looks at Adhikar or not, he will. What is Krishna? Krishna is he liberates, and he gave the prem only in Vrindavan, not even with Mahaprabhu. Audharya Maya Vigra, he gave it everywhere. Daridaki Sarika Krishna, he gave everywhere, he gave Krishna prem. He did not discriminate, not who's qualified or not qualified. So if you look at that point, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is higher than Krishna because he is Audharya. So therefore he's saying because Mahaprabhu from pastimes in Ganga, therefore there is no difference between Ganga and there is no, you cannot say one high is lower. Finishing.